Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus here again, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. I want to thank you so very much for giving me this your moment. And I want to make it worthwhile. I want to share with you some stuff that I believe will help bring a little peace into our lives. And it is this. Oftentimes I've opened my broadcast talking about, well, how that there was a time when everything was basically at peace. People lived in harmony, dreams coming true. But an occasion arrived where the thought was planted somewhere in a human's mind or an angel's mind that said that whatever exists today is great, but it can be so much greater. And that is a universal truth. But even that could be used for good, or it could be used for other than. So it appears, based upon what we are living amongst ourselves today, which is probably a continuation of a seed that was planted somewhere a long time ago, where it took the negative side. That in order for us to be great, we have to expect and accept the fact that we are superior to others. We are better than they are. And truthfully, we don't deserve to be treated the same as they. We should be treated better. We deserve more. And the way we're going to do this is separate ourselves from them by an agenda. And our agenda will be to what? Take control of things, to manipulate things that we want them to be. And so that process began, and all of the struggles over time that it has gone through, the reality is that it has survived. And today here we are with crime and violence and terrorism and war and poverty, and all of these things exist. And I used to say that that is where that came from. But the truth of the matter is, when the president and his administration, through his voice or his lawyers, indicated that the world is not something that you're supposed to work out harmoniously. Now, this is just a paraphrase. And the rest is that it's more or less a place where you come as an individual or a nation with personal ambition, reaching and grabbing, getting what you can, becoming what you claim to be, possessing the powers to overcome everybody else and to be the biggest on Peel Hill, while everybody else, as you increase, because that's what it's based on. Your increasing is based upon them decreasing. And if you can go all the way to the clouds of heaven and everybody's on rock bottom, it's okay. That's the kind of world we're living in, ladies and gentlemen. You know that's true. That's absolutely true. And when the president said it, I said, okay, well, he just proved that that statement that I made earlier about perhaps something that could have happened with angels or humans was expressed by this current president who represented, as far as the media informed the people, evil. And his opponent represented evil. And the people, believing that they have no choice, convinced that they have no other recourse, accepted these and chose to vote for what they called a lesser evil, knowing that their vote would make their lesser evil a bigger evil, an overcome of evil, but not knowing what else to do. And so we have a nation that's ran by evil. Like it or not, we have a nation that's ran by evil. And for me to sit before you and say, I got a plan so great, so magnificent, it can lead us back to that peace and prosperity and joy that we truly had in the beginning, with the goal of doing it right. I know I come and say that stuff to you and it makes me sound pretty dumb. But I say to you, it makes me sound dumb because you're equating me with you. No, I don't come. This is too great for me to claim to be me. So I give it the praise of the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God in me, driving me to to say and do the things that I'm doing. Saying it and doing it because it is a way of life that I know to be true. I have accepted to be true. Saying it and doing it. Reflection of goodness from the spirit of life. Maybe to feed someone else. That is a goal. That is an ambition. But it is also a reality. And you, the people, must always make the choice. So, maybe you got something out of that. I got a little bit. Until next time, Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of love. Bye-bye.